Welcome, you guys. Good afternoon. And for those of you who have not introduced myself, my name is Marlene, and I'm the owner and creator of this page. This is Marley Grace Creation, so welcome. For those of you who are watching me on YouTube, welcome to my channel, and thank you for hopping over there. Tonight, I'm going to make something out of somebody's grandmother's things. I'm going to make a vintage wall pocket. So I'm going to give everybody a few minutes just to hop on real quick. Hey, Diane, how are you? And then I'll let everybody know what I'm doing. I haven't been live for a couple of days. I just felt cruddy. Not really sick, just yuck. So I went to bed early and didn't do much and spent some time yesterday with my dad. So anyway, here I am. Glad to see you guys. Hey, Jan. How are you, Diane? Hi. Hey, Marilyn. I haven't seen you in a while. I don't think, have I? Oh, I'm good, Diane. I'm good. Hey, Elaney, how are you? Hey, Emma. Hey, Elaine. Okay, you guys. All right, tonight I have this, I've had it a while, and this, let me get rid of that. This, a friend of mine said, I love how you make the wall pockets out of cans, except this one's not going to be a can. Hi, Emma. Hi, Tammy. This one's not going to be from a can, even though it's the same concept. It's going to be out of, I don't know why I have this big bead over here, but I'll move it out of my way. This wall pocket. And so it's the same concept as the smash cans, except it's bigger. And it used to have something French on it, I think. And it was kind of dirty, kind of wore out. A few health issues, but so glad to be with you tonight. I'm glad you're here too, Marilyn. Hi, Sue Ellen. How are you? Let's see. I saw Elaine. Who else did I see? Tammy. All right. Good to see you guys. Okay. What I put, you can see the inside of how it used to look. It was just a creamy color. This is wallpaper. And all I did was put Mod Podge on here. It wasn't pasted wallpaper. It was just plain wallpaper. Like, it almost reminded me of, hey, Jerry, how are you? It almost reminded me of wrapping paper, but a lot thicker. And it had these pretty bumps and all that, the flowers and the raised things. So she wants this cream, and she's got some of her grandmother's things that I'm going to put on here. So I'm going to go ahead while some more are hopping on. And I'm going to paint this kind of cream. And wouldn't you know, I did not bring my buttercream in here. Let's see. I will use plaster. Plaster is kind of a creamy white, so I'll use plaster. Oh, thank you, Emma. Girl, you've learned that, hadn't you? Bless your sweetheart. This is probably all the paint we're going to do tonight. And she just wants this kind of creamy. So I am going to get some of this paint on here and let it be drying while everybody's hopping on. Let me find a good brush here. There's my good brushes. I clean my craft room. Y'all, every time I, hey Stacy, hey Wendy, every time I clean my craft room, I lose my stuff. How does that happen? I mean, I can't work in the middle of a mess, but I can't find my stuff. Thank you, Emma. Sweetheart, you don't have to do it every night, but you do what you want. But, you can't find your stuff, and you can't work in the middle of a mess. You can't find stuff. I'll tell you what, a craft room is, it's a lot of stuff. It's a lot of stuff. Thank you, Emma. Okay, this is just some chalk paint, and this is going to have a flat matte look, and I don't want it shiny because I want it to look like vintage wallpaper. But I've had it a while, so I just want to get it all cleaned up and get it all make sure it looks new. Hey Louise, how are you? Providing my dog's laying there asleep and leave me alone, I can do this. I have got one so sweet, but I'm telling you what, she's it's hard being a crafter. It is. It can be. It really can be. Nobody gets it unless you are one. There's a lot to learn. It's not just crafting. I have a coach, and it seems like I have something I have to learn every single day. It's crazy. I spent all morning this morning on Canva. I know how to use Canva somewhat, but every time I turn around, there's something new on Canva that I do. But, you know, once you learn it, it's like everything else, you learn it. Hey, Ava. Are you a crafter too, Wendy? If you guys have a page, if you're a creator, creative, I should say, and you have a page, you're welcome to come in under your business page. It's perfectly fine. Let me just get that extra chalk paint off the top of that. And the back is pretty much white, and it looks really good. So I am not going to worry about the back. It's going to be completely flat against the wall. I'm doing great, Ava. I hope you are. I'm not familiar with Canva. Oh, Stacy, it can be addictive. Canva. Hey, Teresa. Canva is a graphics program. Do y'all see all the little things? Like a while ago, I put one up that it said, set your clock, see you soon, I'll be live at 7:30, and it had 3 alarm clocks, real pretty little clocks. I make those in Canva, and you have to start from scratch, and you have to pull all that together, and then you have to send it to a Facebook post, and you have to save it on a calendar. And like, I can make it right now, and I can look at my clock and say, okay, I want this scheduled on my calendar for 8:45. And so at 8:45, boom, it goes into Facebook. Sometimes I might not hit every little thing, but, and I always go back and check and make sure it's there, because if it's not there, I have to go back to my calendar, check it out. But that's the best thing I've ever found. And I use that for posters and all kinds of digital stuff, all kinds of graphics. It's not like Graphics Fairy, even though, I mean, it can be, but you have, you know, you're making your own stuff. I'll do some crafting, but I'm a collector of crafting supplies. Wendy, meet Stacy. Stacy is too. I create a lot. I mean, interesting. Hey, Stacy, Wendy collects craft supplies too. I collect a lot of craft supplies, but I use them. I don't use them all in one week, but I use them. My problem is I sit here and go, what can I make, what can I make, what can I make? And Stacy, I just introduced you to Wendy. Y'all need to join that Crafters Collecting Stuff Anonymous group. Oh, I love you, Stacy. Wendy, I can relate to that. Oh my, we have another collector. Oh my goodness. That's okay. It's fun. And who knows, one of these days you might do it. Hey, Penny. And who knows, one of these days you might go live. Who knows? And I hope Melissa hops on, because this is for her. This was her grandmother's stuff. You too, my friend. I have a good friend that we have been friends for, let's see, how long? 22, oh gosh, 28, 30 years. Hey, Ms. Vine and Silk Designs. If you guys are not following her, you really need to. She's a hoot, and her stuff is so cute. She does good stuff. Hey, Marge, how are you? Are you a collector too of stuff? But anyway, we have quite a few ladies on here that collect stuff, craft supplies. Am I frozen? Is it because I'm doing this? Probably. Maybe if I sit still a minute. Am I still frozen? Am I frozen for everybody? Oh, am I frozen, y'all? If I'm not frozen, let me see some hearts over to the side and let me know that I'm not frozen. I'm good there. Okay. Not for Diane. Awesome. Not here. Okay. Sometimes if I'm moving fast, it'll freeze. So if I'm doing this really fast, sometimes it'll just freeze. Okay, this is probably pretty dry. Okay, let's see, what am I going to do next with this? And I would love to put a handle of pearls on this, but I don't know. I watch the crafters run out to the store and buy the stuff and then never do. Wendy meets Stacy. Again, Stacy does that too. Glad to have you. I'm going to take this apart, I hope. Let's see if I can. I would love to take this handle off in here and see if I can make a row of pearls for this. My husband's not here when I need him. Well, it's coming apart. Hey, Brenda. I thought for sure, I will get this off one way or the other. I will get this off. Y'all know me, I'm determined to get it off. I will. Well, I thought it was moving. Maybe it's not moving. Maybe I just thought it was moving. Guess what? I'm going to get it off. Hey, Amanda, how are you? Welcome, y'all. Let's see. Okay. Yay, I got it off. This, I'm either going to string pearls on this or I'm going to make a whole new thing because her grandmother loved pearls and she loves pearls. And we have some that I'm going to use for this. So we're going to put, hey Sandy, how are you? Let's see, also with crochet. So with crochet, those are some who likes to buy yarn. Oh, I know. I have a friend, Sue Ellen, who buys yarn and buys yarn and buys yarn and buys yarn. And she's bought so much yarn. Now she has containers under the bed and other places. 1 bucket handle. Oh, 0. 1 bucket handle. Is this going to make a bucket handle for later? Is that what you're saying? Put it up for a bucket handle? Hey, Nancy McLean, that is a good idea because I think this is going to be a string of pearls on this for a handle. We'll see. We'll see. But anyway, back to my friend who is, she crochets and knits. And she buys yarn and buys yarn and buys yarn and buys yarn. And you all have a stash. I'm sure you do. Her husband has no idea how much yarn she has. And he told her she could not buy any more yarn. Well, you know, that's like telling a 2-year-old, go buy some more yarn, dear. So anyway, hi, Jerry. So anyway, she's bought the cutest containers to keep this stuff in. I was saying you won against Bucket. I did win. I did win. I'm determined, girl. I'm determined, Miss Francis. I'm going to get it. Hey, Wanda. So anyway, she's found the cutest little containers to put her yarn in, and she has stuff behind the closet. She has stuff under the bed. She has yarn, skeins of yarn everywhere. So if I call her up and say, I need you to make me some dishcloths beige. Oh, I got that. Or will you make me some dishcloths purple? Oh, I got that. She says, I'd be happy to. Then she can use her yarn. Hey, Joyce, how are you? And hey, Peggy. All right, back to this. I got to plug my my glue tool in, y'all. I need a sign that goes live and says, Marlene, plug in your glue tool. But I get it. It'll take a few minutes. Okay, I'm going to show you some things I've got to work with. Her grandmother's color, and her favorite color is purple. So she sent me a few washcloths, and I'm going to put those in and make them look like they're kind of flowers coming out. She sent me this pretty handkerchief. We're going to work that in somehow. Let's see. I got to play with that. I probably should have pressed it. Hey, Lisa. This is, not sure why I have that. I don't know, but anyway, I'll give it back to her. And then she gave me this sweet little doily. I'm going to try my best not to cut it. Try my best not to cut it. It was her grandmother's, and I'm going to have that hanging out a little bit. I did one like this with some of my stepmother's things when I first started going live a while back. And she said, oh, I need you to do this for my grandmother stuff. Well, this is one of her grandmother's big doilies, and we've decided we cannot cut this thing up. We're not going to do nothing with it. I'm sending it back just like it is. It would break my heart to do something with this. I don't think I could. I've got a few of my grandmothers like this, and there is no way I can mess with them. Now, I did cut one little doily in half. Mom's crazy amount of yarn. She belongs to Yarn Box of the Month. Oh my gosh. I know. We all have our addictions, right? We all have our addictions. It is beautiful. That thing is gorgeous. And so she sent me this stuff. She says, use what you want, however you want. And then after I started talking to her about it, she said, you know, on second thoughts, can you not use the big doily? I said, absolutely, I cannot. So the little one, she's okay with me cutting if I have to. We're going to try not to. Soon as and then I have these pins. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use, but I'm thinking because I'm doing so much purple, I'm going to use this one. And she said these were her grandmother's pins, and she said if I want to put pearls on that or paint it or whatever, I could, but if I use that, I make a little pearl right in the middle of that. Hey, Annette, I'm not sure though, but I think, oh, it is irreplaceable. It is. I mean, her grandmother's gone. She can never make another one. You can't get that back. So I would not be responsible. Hey, Vicki, how are you? Good to see you. So I've got these pearls. So I'm going to cut some of these pearls and put them across the top. And I want, let's see how many rows I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's see. I think 3 and 3 is good. I think I'll do 3. Let me get my scissors. Let me just cut this. I actually have a clean top. I put clean paper on this. The brooches are beautiful. They are, aren't they? That purple one is gorgeous. And her grandmother was precious. She loved her grandmother. And her grandmother left her all of her doilies and jewelry. And then her mom, a lot too, but her mom has passed away. So she has it all. Hey, Tracy, how are you? So I'm going to put a row of 3 across the top. And I'm going to put a row of 3 across the bottom. That's what I'm going to do. These things are so easy to cut. These pearls, along with a lot of the other stuff I use, this one comes from his and hers, and that's in Hobby Lobby from the wedding section. So this was $8, but you see how thick, how much is on this? And when it's on sale, half price, of course, it's only $4, so it's well worth it, well worth it. I have been using it a long time. Okay, that'll be... I'm going to wrap it quite a bit in case it's away from the wall a little bit. So I'm going to cut it about right there. Purple is your favorite color. Is it, Emma? Thank you guys for stars. I have 100. Oh, y'all. I got 3,000. We got 3,000. Y'all, you got 3,000. We have 3,000. Let's see, I checked right before I came on. 3,023 as of right now. Followers. It's crazy. So, anyway, thanks a bunch, y'all. want that just a little above the bottom because it looks prettier that way. It does, right above it. I'll show you in just a minute what I'm talking about. I want this to wrap around the edges just a little bit, so away from the wall. Oh, thanks, y'all. It's pretty crazy. I can remember I was in my coach class a little while ago, and one of the things was a replay, and she says, you just got to go live. You just got to show up. You got to go. I'm like, I can remember. I called several friends. Kim Jenkins was one of them. See how pretty these pearls are? And instead of going all the way to the end, I'm going to go down, see, like that, just a little bit. Isn't that gorgeous? On this paper. This paper is not vintage, but it looks like it. And I almost put some decor wax on this and wiped it back, but I don't want it to look dirty. I want it to look vintage, but not dirty. So, thanks, Tracy. So, I'm just going to put me a little imaginary line so I can get this glue right in the middle. Well, let me start. Let me start right there. I'm just going to get it started in the middle. And that way, as that cools, that'll help me direct it right without sticking my fingers in it. Isn't this beautiful? It is so pretty, Sandy. It's so dainty. I've had this a long time. And I had it on the wall with some hydrangeas in it. And I was going to crush a can, and I thought, you know, this is just too pretty for all that. I'm going to make it look more vintage. So we're just going to take our time. Get this down right. Can you even see what I'm doing? You cannot see what I'm doing. I'm sorry. And nobody even yelled at me. I'm impressed. There you go. Now you can see. I'm not sure how much. Whoa, wait a minute. Let me get this thing centered. I'm not sure how much you can see, but I'll kind of show you as I go. Hey, Florida, how are you? Thank you, Tracy. I love it too. Anytime, and I've got a little small one over there somebody gave me the other day. Anytime you run into these, and I do at Goodwill quite often, as long as they're in good shape, don't really worry about the color they are, what they say, you know, the stuff on them. Don't even worry about that part, because that can be changed in a skinny minute. See, we've got it down on the bottom so far. And I'm just going to turn it over and just wrap it around the sides here. Let's see. Let me just get it in the middle. I'm going to secure the back of this just a little better. Okay, I'll show you in just a minute. See, and it's just wrapped around the back. That's all. And then these pearls are, see the pearls on the front? Isn't that gorgeous? These almost look like little pearls, don't they? I love it too. Thank you, Florida. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing up here. I'm going to take this row. Let's see, the row I cut. That's not the row I cut. Here's the row I cut. I'm going to make that go. Let's see. Do I want it up to the top? I might. I believe I do want this all the way up to the top. It just curves better like that. Not sure. Let's see. I do. I want it all the way to the top. So let me get some hot glue and get it started. all I'm doing, y'all, is just taking my time and just putting some hot glue. And you've got to put it down pretty quick, because once this hot glue cools, it's not going to hold these pearls. Hey, Gina. Stacy, did you go to that shop and get some OD stuff? I'm just pushing this as I go all the way to the top edge here, so it won't, it'll curve just a little bit. Hey, Connie. We are making a vintage wall pocket for a friend who requested this. So this is a custom order, pretty much. I should say it's a, what am I trying to say? I don't know. Hey, Becky. It's okay, honey. You're not late. I haven't, this is all I've done so far is just put a coat of paint on this. I already had the paper on this before you came, because it's pretty much just decoupaged on, and I know that, you know, that wouldn't be hard to do, and I didn't want you guys to have to sit and watch me do that, plus paint it, you know. So I went ahead, right, Diane, I went ahead and got the paper on it and the first coat of paint. I was going to say commission, but commission's wrong. I'm doing this because she wants me to do this for her grandmother stuff. So, okay, now we have the pearls at the top and the pearls at the bottom with lots of glue strings. Oh, I'll take the glue tool, the hot thing to this end a little bit and get all that off. Okay, now, I know I like that. I know that's how I want that. Okay. Okay, I'm going to take these washcloths. I don't know why my nose is itching, but it is. I'm going to take these washcloths and I am going to pull them like this in the middle. And I'm just going to take a rubber band. I moved my stuff. Where's my rubber bands? They're right here. I'm just going to take these so they stay in place. Oh gosh, you're going to love the wax, but Stacy, you got to use it. Hey Myra, how are you? So this is going to look kind of like a flower. So I'm going to do 3 of those. I don't know about that tag. I'm just going to cut that tag off. This is some paper that I've had a long time ago, and it was wallpaper, but it was not the pre-pasted kind, so it really looked like wrapping paper, thick wrapping paper, and I just took Mod Podge, a really thick, generous coat of Mod Podge, and just put it on, and then I put some Mod Podge over that, and then I painted it, so it's not going nowhere. I just happened to find it a long time ago at a yard sale or Goodwill. It was just a small roll, like a thin roll. It might have had 5 or 6 feet on it, and I've used it a bunch, and I love it. So if you ever run across some really pretty raised, detailed wallpaper, get it. Or even wrapping paper like that. Okay, let me find the darkest side. Let me get this side. Nope, this side matches the rest. I'm just going to move that up, okay. kind of that way. I don't like the way that looks. Okay. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Bertha. Welcome, you guys. I use napkins on my metal pocket. I have put napkins on a lot of mine. You guys have seen me do that. I love them to do them. They're so much fun, but people are, I think, tired of seeing them. That's okay. Okay. This I'm going to kind of put in there. So I don't want to cut this up. Hey, Sheila. So I'm just going to kind of put it in there. I just want a little bit to hang out over here on this one side. So I'm just kind of tucking it in, and I might not like it the first 1 or 2 or 3 times. I'm just going to play with it till I get it just like I want it. So I'm going to put these washcloths in there. These washcloths will probably never be used. They're going to be in a guest bathroom. They're just going to look pretty sticking out of here. Hey, Sonia. Hey, JP Paint. Paste. Am I saying your name right? P-A-I-S-T. Is it like paste? I know I've sent you stuff. You bought stuff for me and all that, but am I saying that right? I hope I am. I hate messing up somebody's name. Okay, this is what I have so far. And I kind of like it. It's purple and white. It's what she wants. But I kind of think I would like to have this more coming out one side. Okay, coming out one side. Kind of like that. Kind of like it's just draped on one. Pronounced P. Paste. Pieced. Okay. I hope I did it right. Thank you, Stacy. Okay. And let's see. I have this pen. And this pen was her grandmother's too. Her grandmother had tons of jewelry. Did you ever find the live doing the pockets? You know what? I don't know, Nancy. It's been a while. I thought I'd put them on YouTube. Pieced. I'm probably messing it up. Okay, this is like a little bouquet. So let's make it be, let's make it going up this way. This may not look like I want it to. I might take it all apart in a minute, y'all. I'm gonna get it like I want it. Nancy, I don't know. Do you go to my YouTube channel? If you go and look on that and you don't see it, you can let me know and I'll look too. I don't ever think about that. It's German. How about that? Like Peist. Okay. Is that right? Peist? I hope so. My last name is McCackern. It's awful. Scotch-Irish, and nobody gets it right. Nobody spells my first or last name right. That's the reason I didn't use my first name. I used Marley Grace because, and a lot of people, like when I come on somebody else's page, they'll say, hey, Marty, or hey, Marky, or whatever. I'm like, oh, no. So I've started putting the L, a capital L in there. Okay, that's how I have so far. I don't like the pen, the way the pen is. I do not like the pen. Let me play with it while it's down here, y'all. And then I just have to pick it up and show it to you. Okay. I'll try to remember, Nancy, but chances are The way Facebook is, I doubt I would be able to find that. I may just have to do another wall pocket. Let's see, how do I want this? Right here. I like it going that way. Let me try. You know, it's just like pinning something on a dress. You can never get it straight, get it like you want it the first time, or I can't. So let me make it going sideways over here a little bit. Oh, thank you, Rita. This is for a friend of mine. This is her grandmother's things. So I want it to be, and her favorite color is purple, and so is her grandmother's. And she has purple in her bathroom, and it's going to go on her guest bathroom. So I'll try to check Nancy. Now it looks sideways. Oh, that is not right. That is not how I want it. I want it like this. Okay, let's play with it again. You just never know about Facebook. I'm glad we have it, or we wouldn't be doing this, and we wouldn't have met each other and all that good stuff. But, buddy, they give you a run for your money sometimes. Still sideways. Let me try again. Hey, Patricia, how are you? It's hard with all these little holes in here, too, because they're getting all in this pen. Okay. Let me see if I can make it go up a little bit this way. Let me get a hold of a little more lace, I think is what I need to do. Put a dab of glue. I'm trying not to put stuff like that on it, Stacy. And she said I could if I had to, so I might have to. Oh, that's better. Now let me get this. My thing fell out on the floor. Okay, so far, that's not bad. It's still a little sideways. Let me pull this up and see if I can hold it up that way. That might work. That's a little better. It kind of clumps that edge over. Okay, I like the way that looks. That's better. Even if I have to pull it up just a little bit more. Let me pull it up over this hook. That worked. There. That's good. Right there. I like it right there. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Okay, now she had, let me lay this down without all this falling out. She had a handkerchief too that was like this. So I'm going to somehow, let's see. Good. Thank you. Trying to catch several. That's it. Thanks, Tracy. I want this side, a little bit of this side, just to be hanging out. Let me move that out of there. Hanging out over here. I just barely want a little bit of this hanky showing. Her grandmother always had this in her purse. So we just want it showing a little bit over here. Let me put this back in without it going too far in there. There, you can see this. There we go. You see that coming out. So there's both of her things. There's her doily, and there's her pen, and there's this. Now, these washcloths are Melissa's. They're not her grandmother's, but I have the same one, so I just added a couple, and then we have pearls. So, hi, Joyce. How are you? Hello. So, okay, that looks really good. I don't think I need to use that other pen. I definitely am not using that doily. So I'm going to lay this down. I'm going to sit it up over here. Let me set it behind me so it doesn't fall. and watch it fall. No, I'm not. I'm going to sit it right here. That way it will stay put. Yes, it'll stay there. Okay, I'm going to work on this handle. If I can't find some pearls to go on this handle, then this handle might have to be beaded. So let me see what I can find here, y'all. Flowers. Let's see. I should have looked for that before. Let me look in my bling box here. I got some bling stuff. These pearls might work. I don't think it'll be enough. Let me see what these do. I like how it looks so far. I caught you. Oh, thank you, Tracy. I love it too. I've had this a while, since before I ever started the 30 Days of Pumpkins. Oh, these don't have holes in them. How about that? Alrighty then. Can't string them. Whoa. Okay, I guess the sweeper will get that one. Let's see here. I'm just going to do, I'm going to do some little fine ribbon. Let me think here. Hey, Jennifer, how are you? I'm going to do some really fine ribbon on some beads. Okay. Now, this will look like pearls if I make them white. And this ribbon is so fine, and I might run this ribbon through that dolly too and make a bow. I can do that with my bead threader in a little bit, I do believe. And thanks to my sweet friend who sent me this bead threader. I have already used this thing a bunch. Let's see, how do I do this now? Let's see about putting the other brooch at the top of the hangers. Good idea. Let's see, how does this work? Whoa. This is how it works. It's going to be kind of tough because that is so small, but I'm going to make it work. Yes. Brooch at the top of the hangers. Of the top of this handle you're talking about, Emma? I think so. Lost? Lost what, Stacy? What'd you lose? What I'm doing? I don't want to put this back. It's too... It's not feminine. It's not dainty enough. Hey, Connie, how are you? Ribbon. Yes, I'm using ribbon to thread this. this little tiny dainty ribbon. Whoops. I'm going to be picking a lot of these out of the floor, I believe. Too rustic for your piece. It is, Emma. It is too rustic. Even though it's vintage, I want it to be more shabby chic vintage than rustic vintage. I don't think it goes with all this, do you? I love this dainty little ribbon. Look how sweet that ribbon is. I tell you what, these bead threaders are the ticket. I have never used one, and everybody kept talking about you need a bead threader, you need a bead threader. And Sissa sent me one. And she said, I keep hearing people say that and you saying that, but I never found one for sale anywhere. I do too. I love rustic. Love rustic. I put rust on lots of stuff, don't I, you guys? But not on this. I want this one, and I know her in her house, and everything is just real sweet and feminine. So, hey, Connie, it really needs to go with her house and her bedroom too. How are you, Connie? Rust-covered cottage. Woohoo! You ended up with 3,000 today. Am I right? I am following you too. Am I right about that, or do I have the wrong person? I think I am. I think you got 3,000 today too. Isn't that awesome? Yay! Congratulations! Woo woo woo! Oh, was that my song? The woo woo woo. There, I keep telling him I need to come up with something. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's going to be, but I don't think it's going to be that. I'm going to have to find me a little ducky that makes noise or something. Let's see. You put more than one bead on. What? What, Stacy? Can't you? Oh, I don't know. Can I? No, I don't think I can. Let's try it. Stacy, are you in a hurry? Where can you buy one of those? I don't know. A friend, a girl that was following me, she has a page too. She sent this to me because I can never find one. I have never. No, you can. Stacy, I can only do one at a time. I'm pretty sure. I'm always in a hurry, in a hurry, in a hurry. I'm like, I am not going to be in a hurry. There's no reason to be in a hurry, right? Except my stuff is starting to fray, so I will make it sharper so it'll go in. Amazon sells these. Oh, do they sell different sizes for beads? Because I've noticed, you know, the beads that are smaller than this won't go in. I need a really thinner one. I am trying my best. I always, when I'm on a live, I always feel like I'm in such a hurry, and I don't know why. Because I don't hurry, y'all, do I? But, for those of you who just hopped on, Connie, and you know what? I don't know your first name. Anyway, this is what we're doing. This is going to be a wall pocket, and this is stuff that belonged. Now, this was mine, and I covered it with some paper. and I put the beads, the pearls on it. But this doily and one washcloth and this handkerchief and this pin, these belong to a friend's grandmother. So I am making her a wall pocket that she can put in her guest bathroom that has all of her grandmother's sweet stuff on it. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. And I haven't painted these either. I really don't know if I want to paint them white or purple. I want them to look like pearls maybe, but I'm not sure. Have to buy bulk. I don't know. I'd like to have one thinner than this if I could go through littler beads. But can you imagine if what I used to do is put tape on here like a shoestring and try to thread all these beads up, and I'll do it, but wow. Hey Brenda, how are you? Welcome to my page. And guys, some of you that are here for the very first time, I need to introduce myself. My name is Marlene. And y'all, welcome. And you know, I need to thank all of you too who are still watching. Thank you guys for helping me get to 3,000 today. That was awesome. I woke up this morning, or yesterday. Was it yesterday or today? I think today, and there it was. And Facebook gives you that cute little thing and lets you know. And so the little marquee thing that was running across the screen, that's from Facebook. And then the other post with all the bright colors, I made that on Canva. Only seen one size threader. Let's see how many I've got so far. Is it getting chilly where you guys are? Tell me where everybody's from. Some of you I know and remember, some newer I don't. Let me know where you're from and what kind of weather. It's really cold here in the mornings. When I get up and let the dogs out this morning, it was so cold. Thank you, Jerry. That was so sweet of you to say that. That may be a Shark Tank idea. There you go. Oh, girl, you're all about making money. There you go. Because it needs to be, I need a thin one to go through here. And I've thought about, you know, the little threaders that you get in a pack of sewing needles, you know, like used to be in your grandmother's sewing thread, sewing box. Ohio, it's been getting down in the 30s. It is cold there, huh? I've got some friends in Ohio. I forgot what part of Ohio, though. And I started following you today, too. Louisiana, it was 90 today, 57 in the morning. It was cold here this morning. It's kind of chilly right now. But in the middle of the day, I got so hot, I had this on all day. And you guys, this is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So while I'm thinking about talking about this pink shirt, you guys try to wear pink, thank breast cancer awareness. If you know somebody going through treatment, do something special for them. Send them a card, bake them a pie, take them lunch. Do something for them because you know what? It's a rough place to be. I am a breast cancer survivor, almost 15 years. But you still look over your shoulder every single day, wondering when it's going to reappear. And I don't think that ever goes away. It never does. And I have a good friend who was just going through all the treatments and just finished her last chemo. day before yesterday, just a few days ago, and she's doing good, but her body's got to heal. She's wore slap out from it. So it's a rough thing to go through. Let's see, Kansas, wow, and it's only supposed to be in the high 60s this weekend. Yes, I am. It's awesome to be able to say your survivor is going through the treatment now. I'm sorry, Emma. I know it's kind of weird. You know, I went to the doctor and no clue. I wasn't even going for a mammogram that year. I just started a new job. I was still working out of the house then, and built a house, going through so much, and felt wonderful. I was really tired a lot. I really was. And I had a lot more anxiety than usual, but I just thought I was drinking too much caffeine, or 7 years. Awesome, Jerry. Congrats. And I had no idea. So anyway, I went to get a mammogram, and they called and said, you need to come to the doctor's office. We need to talk to you. And I'm like, oh, what? And I was on vacation. I wasn't even at work. I was on vacation. I told my husband, I said, I just got a call from my doctor's office saying that we need to be there in the morning. And he said, but we're out of town. I said, well, I told her that. She said, be here in the morning if you can. And I'm like, okay. So we packed our stuff up and went home. And I knew, as soon as she said that, I knew something was bad wrong. So anyway, my husband said, oh, you know, no, just wait and see, wait and see. Well, I went in the doctor's office, and sure enough, he said, I just need you to know that you have breast cancer. He said, now, this is not the kind that's probably going to kill you, but we got to do something about it right now. I said, okay. So I said, you know, I might not even be hearing you correctly. Let me go get my husband in the waiting room. He said, all right. So I went and got my husband. I said, I need you. And he said, okay. And so then, you know, when the doctor started telling my husband, it's kind of like when you see it in a movie and everything gets quiet and still. It's almost like stuff stopped. I mean, for real, stuff stopped. And I'm like, am I even hearing him right? Is this even real? This is crazy. And so they got through talking, and I looked at both of them and I said, do I have breast cancer? And they're like, yes, you do. And I said, okay, now what do we do about this? And they both looked at each other like, okay, well. And so my husband's mother was going through cancer at the same time, and he was here with her, and I was in the mountains. And so I went to work and went and got treatments, went home every afternoon and went to bed. And then on weekends, I came here. She lived here then, where we are now, and spent the weekend with them and drove back. So I went through that a while, but it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. You know, sometimes I consider it a gift because my heart changed. My life changed. I don't think the same. I don't look at things the same. I don't treat people, not that I ever did anything really bad, but you just think differently about stuff, don't you? Thank you for you just now receiving your napkins, Beverly. Oh my goodness, y'all. Has everybody else received your napkins? That's crazy. When did I mail those things? I mean, it's been a couple of weeks, hasn't it? Or longer. Sorry. I don't know. Stacy got hers like a month later. Didn't you, Stacy? I guess it's the mail. Anyway. Okay. This is how many we have so far. Let's see how this is going here. Let me just cut a big bunch of ribbon off in case I have to have it for something. You know, it's better to have too much than too little sometimes in this stuff because you can't put it back. So let me see what we got. I have a few more of these beads, and then I have some small ones if I have to add some to each side. Go do invoices. Pack a couple of orders. Oh, good. Go for it, girl. Thank you for hopping on. I hope to catch you live pretty soon. Since I'm following you, hopefully I'll get some notifications. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna tie. Let me see what I got here. This is probably not enough. Let me see. Let me put it where it will be. Crafting your home niche. I haven't seen you on before. Welcome. That is a cute name. What am I making, Beverly? Sorry, honey. I am making this wall pocket for a friend. I had this wall pocket and I took this handle off. See this handle? It was just a hard, you know, a really hard wire handle. I'll use it for something else. Oh, you're welcome, Marilyn. It will. It will. You know, sometimes I think it's a blessing, more like a gift. It's really crazy, you know, and I told my husband, if if the doctor tells me tomorrow I have it again, I've lived 15 years since then and I'm good. I mean, I'm ready. No problem. But anyway, back to this. This is some vintage wallpaper or wrapping paper. I don't know what it was. I found it at a thrift store or yard sale or something. And so I put it on this with some Mod Podge. And then I put these rows of pearls right here and right there, which you can't see all of those. Actually, you can't hardly see any of those. Let's do that. And I don't know. I'll probably play with it till I'm done. And I took 3 washcloths and just made little rosettes, just like flowers to put in there. And I'm making beads to go right here to hang it on her wall. So this was her grandmother's pin and dolly, and she had some pearls, a lot of pearls, and so I'm using that. And that was her grandmother's little handkerchief with the purple flower on it. So I'm trying to put this together for her to put on her bathroom wall in her guest bathroom. That's fine, Patty. Thank you for hopping on. Yeah, it'll be fun to watch the replay. And this is, okay, where's my little packet of beads? Here they are. I would really like to keep the same size, you know. But anyway, that is what this is for. But the replay's good too. I love to go watch replay. Some people I follow crafting, I love to watch their replay. Because then I can go through to the process, you know. I'm getting a little faster at this. Never as much fun as live. I know, it's not. You know, we love to interact with each other, and it's always fun. But it's good we have the replay if we really don't need the interaction and you want to see what craft somebody's doing or how. You can just get right to it, you know. That's always fun. I hear my little big dog's awake. I'm not sure how long she'll be happy doing nothing. Anybody else have a golden? She is a love bug. She is a big love bug. But she is a needy girl. And she, I would bring her in here, but I've never allowed her in the craft room. And you know, if I ever let her in here, she can see me. But if I ever let her in here, she'll be coming back. Right now, she thinks it's off limits, and so she doesn't try. I see you. I see you, sweet girl. She's just looking at me like, Mom, really? And my other one's almost 8. She's upstairs. She's like, I'm so over that dog. I'm tired. But I made a reel. Some of you have seen her because I have a reel, a rough collie, and they're similar personalities. The one upstairs is like a combination of a shepherd and a smooth-haired collie. And they are sweet. Oh my gosh, the one upstairs is just a love bug too. She's precious. And let me just tie a knot to stop this. And if a little bit of the ribbon shows, I think it'll be good. And I think I might even make me a little bow right here. You mailed it to me on September 20th. Did you? Oh, September 20th. What is the date? Okay. As long as you get them. If you guys, any of you haven't got napkins from me, oh, did you see the reel today? Did you see the reel about my brother? Oh, I don't know why I got up this morning missing my brother. Anyway. Okay. For right now, I'm just going to tie a bow on each side with this ribbon. And I'm not going to make it any color right now. And I'm not even going to cut it because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these beads. I don't know if I want them to look like pearls. Hey, baby girl. She's like, but Mom, you're talking to me and you won't let me in there. Washcloth's falling out in the floor over here, but I'll get it in a minute. I'm just going to pretend right now that these beads are how I want them, and I'll have to look at it in a few days. And this is all I did to the washcloths. Just kind of, I'll show you what I did. You can do this with handkerchiefs, washcloths, pieces of fabric. No, you did not. Did not what, Beverly? I shared you to the world. No, I did not. Beverly, you did not what? You did or did not get your napkins? Okay, this is all I did. Was like, get it in the middle. And pull it up. And then I just took my rubber band. Thank you, Beverly. Oh, you didn't see the reel. It's out there. Okay, and then I'll just tuck those in there. Kind of like a little flower coming out. Okay, you did get your napkins today. You did not see the reel. I got you. Thank you. Okay. You know what? I kind of think this handkerchief is going to look better right over here with this little dolly. Let me try and see if I can make these work together. I just want a little bit of that purple to show over here. Let's try something. And this girl is afraid of the stairs. We have 11 stairs going up. She will not go up the stairs. She barks. She will not come down the stairs. She barks for me to come and help her, which is okay. But one of these days, she's going to figure out how to do the stairs. She never had no stairs where she lives. So I'm just going to add this little piece of purple on this one side. And you can see the pearls over there better. There you go. I'm going to leave this because I don't know yet what I want to do with this. If I have too many beads, I'm going to have to look at it. Might take me a day or two to figure it out. Okay, but anyway, there we go. So here is a wall pocket. And these are washcloths. They're real washcloths. She's probably never going to use them. They're probably just going to hang on her bathroom wall like that in her guest bathroom. So there you go. What do you think? I think it's beautiful. I think it's very, very feminine, shabby chic. And I'll have to tweak it a little bit, you know. She is a puppy. Well, she's not a puppy. She's 4. But she's a huge... She's in there making little noises like, Mom, really? I can hear you. Can you hear me? She's I don't know what she'd do if she came in here. Let me see if I can get her in here. She's 4. She's huge, but she is such a baby, such a love bug, because she was bought for Shatley. Hey, baby. You want in here? Hold on. Let me see if I can get her in here. I might even get her up on my lap. I doubt it. She's way too big. Hold on. Hey, sweet girl. You want to come in here with me? You want to come in here too? Oh, does that scare you? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Come here. Come here. Come here. It's like, look at all that stuff to eat in that room. Come here, baby. Come here to me. I know. I know. Come here. Oh, my husband just called. I think so too. Beautiful. Thank you. Shatley, come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here. You can come. You can come. She knows she's not supposed to come in here, and she's not coming, which is a good thing, right? Say, we'll just have to do it another day. You want to come? You can. Come on. I moved it so you can come. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. She's not coming. She's like, nope. You done told me I couldn't come in there. I'm not coming in there. Poor baby. Did you hear that bark? She's big. She's like, what, 80 pounds? I don't know. You want to come? Shatley, you want to come? Come. Come on. Come up here to me. Come up here to me. Are you scared? Come here, baby girl. Come here. Come here. Come up here. Look. Look. Come up here. Come up here. She's like, no. Come at Shat. Shatley, look at me. Come here, baby. You're not eating my stuff. Come up here. Come here, Shat. Look. She's not. She is not going to get up here. She's too busy smelling bows and strings. And hey, look. Come up here. Come up here. Okay, she's not. You want to try one more time? Want to try one more time? Come on. Come on, baby. She's not. All right, you guys. We'll get her on here another time. You saw her nose? Shat. Hey, look. Come here. Hey, Squirt. Come here. Come here, big girl. Come here, big girl. Come up. Up. Come up. Can you see her nose? Say, there I am. Come up here. Come on. You see your nose? You see how big she is? Look. Hey, love bug. Oh, goodness. Oh, love bug. Come here. Say, heck no, man. She's not going to do it. Okay. Good night, y'all. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, AB. Y'all watch the replay. That is adorable. Good night.